Beautiful. As soon as I got ready to do this, beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. That Pharrell song popped into my head. So I don't know what that's about. We'll see if something comes out. How y'all doing today? I hope that you are well. I hope that if you needed to take that advice to change and make a choice, or at least accept the changes that are going on, that you have done so and working on something different. And so let's see what's going on today. I want to start out with these little cards. See what messages come out. See what these little cards want. Oops. Oracle. So, this is an oracle message. Okay, so the oracle is saying someone is jealous. If you're not jealous, then someone is jealous of you. Someone in your life is jealous of you. So if you had a question about somebody when I got started, that's probably the answer to your question. Followed by think about it. I know a lot of times when we hear that someone is jealous of us for the first time, because especially depending on who it is, like especially if it's like a mother or father, that's not the easiest thing to hear. Or to realize and think about, like, wow, my parent is actually jealous of me. So depending on who this person is, this could be a spouse, this could be a sibling, it could be a different relative, it could be your best friend that you've known since elementary school. And you're wondering, well, why did they do so and so and such? And you're really questioning it. Right? Like, oh, you might even be saying, that person's so stupid, or they don't think, or they the blah, 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 blah. But the reality is the person did it because they're jealous. So in the meantime, you thinking something completely different and asking yourself a logical question, well, why would this person do this, or why would this person say that? Or why is this person acting like that? It's because this person is jealous. Think about it. Don't think about it based on who the person is. Think about the behavior. Practice self-love. When you love on yourself, it's not, you notice the jealous behavior. You notice the little snarky little remarks that they try to throw at you. You notice the little slick things that they try to do and say, thinking that you don't understand or know what's going on. You notice it. I know my cousin, he says, if you get something new, which you can't always tell unless you know what you're looking at, or if you're really that close to somebody. But if you get something new and they say, oh, good job, congratulations, and they heart beating as fast, so if you're the type of person that can look at somebody's neck and tell whether or not their heart started beating fast, pay attention. They hating on you. Okay? They jealous. And this person may be attracted to you, male or female. I remember once I had a female that I've known for a really long time. And she said, oh, you didn't notice how I look at you sometimes? No, because my brain doesn't think that way. And she admitted not only was she attracted to me, but that she was jealous of me as well. Blew my mind. I think I was a teenager or young adult. So After that, I started paying attention to stuff like that. I Needs attention just came out, but I put it back because too many came out. Envious, I just saw that twice. This person is a narcissist. That might be why they're jealous of you. Somebody wants to know if they can take you out. Might be that person, but they're afraid to ask. They don't like themselves. This person may be addicted to something: sex, food, money, lying. A lot of narcissists do have addictions. This person is untrustworthy. Doesn't matter who it is, doesn't matter how long you've known them. And needs attention, came back out again. I just said I saw it, and I shuffled the deck, and it damn sure came back out again. So this person, whatever they do it because they need attention, because they're a narcissist. They're jealous of you, and they really are attracted to you and want to take you out, but they're too afraid to tell you because of whatever your relationship is. So maybe this is not a parent, but it could be a best friend. I'm picking up that this could be somebody of the same sex. But even if it's somebody of the opposite sex, again, this is why they're doing what they're doing. I feel like I need to pull some more oracle cards. Maybe that's what we're doing today. Oh, and maybe that's why I was singing the Pharrell song. Beautiful, I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Again, maybe this is guy or girl, your best friend or some type of friend, or co-worker, somebody, and they really want to take you out. Because they're attracted to you. Now this is the second time this came out, but I think this is a different story. That stolen inheritance keeps popping out. One of these days somebody gonna tell the truth, or the truth is gonna come out about that, because that card keeps coming out. Your thoughts become things. Oh goodness, a whole bunch of stuff. Scandal. That's got to do with that stolen inheritance. Somebody was trying to block your pathway. That's probably why they tried to instill the inheritance. And they were involved in some type of scandal. Some false accusation, so they probably lied on you and made people think that you were something that you were not. Now, if this is a relative who's jealous of you, they may have falsely accused you of something too, or like I said, it's gossip and spread rumors to somebody else. This may have been going on since you were a baby. Fear and worry can become prophecy. So don't be afraid of this energy. It's gonna work itself out on its own. You may need to reach out for help, whether it be spiritual help, mental health, emotional help. Because again, it's hard to find out somebody that you've known all your life, or for at least years, like I said, since elementary school, is jealous of you. And so you may have to show up differently in that relationship if you decide to still show up at all. And distancing yourself from people that, again, you've known all your life, or you've known for a really long time, who you thought you could trust, is not the easiest thing to do. But if you're wanting that peace of mind for yourself, you may have to get help with this situation, because again, it can be very devastating to find out that these people around you, all of them, are deceptive. Now, you may have already known about one or two of them or even questioned certain things, but once you find out how deep and how long some of these people have gone through such lengths to stop and block you from everything, from your finances, from good relationships, from having a home, all kinds of stuff. They've been going to people, paying them money. They've been doing all types of spell work and rituals, or even just speaking, negativity out of their mouth against you is a spell. So you may actually need to get some help, because it may be more than one narcissist that's around you who's wreaking havoc in your life. Somebody tried to set you up. This is just a bunch of drama. And do not take this person back. So if this is somebody who's jealous of you, you don't need to take them back. And then at the bottom of the deck, got paid for it. So one of your relatives could have actually paid somebody to come into your life and wreak havoc. And on the low, this relative, or even this person that they sent into your life, is really jealous of you, and they got paid to be there. They didn't just come to you and want to date you because you know, of who you really are. Somebody paid them. It was a whole setup. So don't take this person back. Wow. See what I'm saying? People will go through a lot just to get their way and do what they want to do. That's the way the narcissist is, the way as you're thinking, I would never do anything. Well, why would somebody go through all of that? But people do. And you'd be surprised. I'm telling you, people go through this stuff. You're a baby, and they done went to some voodoo priestess and did something, and you a baby, so you don't remember. And then your whole life they do and say stuff to try to keep you stuck in a certain place. And they think you'll never find out. But you get clues. If you're really tapped into your intuition, you get clues over the years. You even may have dreams. And then at a certain point, the whole truth comes out. Now, somebody done paid somebody to be in a relationship with you to set you up for failure. And underneath the bottom of the other one, the truth is being revealed. The truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. I don't know why people think that they're really getting away with it. Even with the Emmett Till situation, although she told on herself, the truth still, she was probably haunted by that her entire life. And wondering why certain things weren't going the way she wanted them to go. It's because this lie you told on this young man for nothing. These spells you've done on this child for nothing. And this child is now an adult. Why? Because you were jealous? You want to know why does that person get in that, or why that person deserved that, instead of tending to your own backyard and what's meant for you? People are disgusting. And then they say stupid stuff like, oh, well, this person ain't better than me. That don't have nothing to do with it. That's part of your problem. This is not about better. Being spiritual, it's not about better or worse. That's something that was programmed into your mind. That's not what we're here for. Short, tall, fat, skinny, old, young. We're not here for all of that. All of that divisive stuff. We're not here for that. You're probably a very generous person who knows how to balance out their energy. That's probably what they're jealous of, or whoever this is. You have harmony and peace within yourself, and you know how to be happy no matter what the situation is. And people hate that because they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to be alchemists and transform the energy into something. The glass is always half full type of energy. They don't know how to do that, and they don't like the fact that you know how to do it. Because they thought that whatever they've been doing to you since you was a little girl or a little boy was going to work for your whole life. And now that you've risen above that, they don't know what to do. You share your resources with people out of the kindness of your heart. And again, you have balance. The Queen of Swords came out. Somebody, whoever this person is, if this is not your energy, this is the energy of somebody around you, they talk nasty. And then they wonder why you don't want to be bothered. They talk real slick, be lying, all kind of stuff going on. So maybe you've already started to distance yourself from this person. Maybe that's why you're questioning. Maybe you've been staying away from this person, wondering what's wrong. And now I'm telling you, the person is jealous. So whatever they're doing on purpose. So stop trying to think of it in a logical way. Like, why would that person say this or why would that person do that? Because they're jealous and they're doing it on purpose. They know exactly what they're doing. They're not stupid. They're not oblivious to what's going on. They know exactly what they're doing because it's going on because they're doing it on purpose. And then if you ask them about it, they play stupid. That's that gaslighting. They act like they don't know what the fuck you talking about. All of it is bullshit. Or if you accuse them of doing something or say, why did you say so-and-so and so-and-so? They want you to prove it. Like, oh, how you know? Or why would you say that? Or because they're gaslighting the fuck out of you. When people do stuff, a lot of times they're not bold enough to admit it. That's why they're doing all of this sneaky, slick stuff behind your back. That's why they got this setup energy and getting paid to do stuff to you behind your back, thinking you would never find out. People are something. And I'm telling you, this is somebody you've known for a really long time. If this is not a relative, but it could be your relatives and friends and a lover working together. And they done got paid by somebody in your family to do this. Then the person, one or more of the people that got paid, the person in your family may not even be able to. They could have started out as very generous, and now they're not able to give them this person money like they were used to. So somebody getting cussed out. Either the person that's not getting the money no more, or the person that's been doing it, they cussing you out. They cussing somebody. They going around calling people stupid, being insensitive. Yep, conflict. Now, with this being in the upright, you won the conflict. But you realize that this has been conflict. Probably, again, your whole life. You've probably been going through this your whole life. The first person I popped up with, this could be one of your parents. And just because it's a parent doesn't mean that they're not jealous of you. Parents, they don't like if you are so different from them and do things that they wouldn't do. Not all parents, but some parents are like that. Because of their fears and their insecurities. They think you're just supposed to stay safe or at least follow in their footsteps and do what they would do. And when you don't, some of them get mad. Like, who does this person think they are? They ain't better than me. And it don't even have anything to do with that. But that's how their mind works because they're a narcissist. Ten of Swords. Again, you probably feel like these people have been stabbing you in the back. And you may just realize this now. You might be in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. I don't know. But you're just realizing this. But it's over now. You've won that battle. You've won that war. You had a lot of people who betrayed you. You probably got some not so good news. And everything may seem dark. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So, think about it. You have a choice now. Just clear your mind, meditate, pray, whatever you do. But don't let it get you down. But like I said, if you need help, if you need somebody to talk to, then you need to go ahead and get that help. I'm going to take this out. Page of Swords. Again, some news you may have found out. Or you may be learning all of this just recently. Maybe you didn't know this before. And then, like I said, somebody in the family stole your inheritance. But like I said yesterday when it came out, the authorities know about it. These people still think they're getting away with it. And what came out? Aunt, sister, brother. You have your own ideas and way of doing things and the way that you want to live your life. So focus on that. Learn something new. Take up a trade, a craft, or something. Six of Wands. Yeah, you're about to have victory and success if you don't have it already. And some of these people, they're going to have to come back to you humbly and ask you for help. And don't be mean to them. I mean, don't forget what they, you don't have to forget, but you should forgive for yourself. But the same ones that turn their back on you will need you. King of Swords came up in the reverse. Again, this King and Queen of Swords, I don't know, they in the reverse. Again, this person, if this is a lover who's around you, male or female, this person is just very cold and distant. Now, it's good when somebody tells you the truth, but the way that they do it, and they may have been the one who told you this truth, like, oh yeah, I got paid to do all of that. I ain't really like you anyway. They might be saying that. Or I just wanted you for your money. But this person needs attention because this person is a narcissist. So they don't do things that a normal person would do. You may have thought that, if this was in a relationship and y'all been together 20 years, you may have thought that this was a quote-unquote normal person and that's just what that person does and da-da-da-da-da. Now you learn a new information. This is new news. We're in the age of Aquarius, so the new real is coming out. The real information, the new information, the truth is coming out. People can't hide and fake the funk, or we're not giving them the benefit of the doubt like we used to. The Fool is here. You need a new beginning because maybe, again, you were being a little foolish at first. And that's not to pick on you or anybody else. And it's sometimes it can be a little the fear of the unknown kind of kicks in. But be fearless. The Fool is fearless. Some would say naive, but it's brave to just go off and do, something that you've always wanted to do without thinking about what anybody else cares or says or does. That's actually very brave and bold. I was watching this girl earlier and she was talking about how she bought her truck and how her family and friends don't support her. Yeah, most of the time my family and friends aren't going to be the ones who supported us. It's usually going to be strangers. Because although her father had been a truck driver, how dare you start a trucking business and buy your own truck outright? Who do you think you are? You're just supposed to drive and work for somebody else. You're not supposed to do better than me. And then she said her mother wanted her to go to college and her father wanted her... I don't remember what she said her father wanted her to do. Her father wanted her to do something else, but not drive a truck, basically. I don't know too many men who would want their baby girl to drive a truck. Now, there may be some out there, but usually they want their daughters to do something that's considered more feminine. So not only did she want to drive a truck, she was like, I didn't do either one. So not only did I not do what either one of them wanted me to do, I'm driving a truck. I own the truck. I own a trucking company now. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. And And it's sad that that's how it is in a lot of families. I say all the time, why would you not want your child to do better than you? I don't understand that. Why would you not want, your offspring to have a better situation or a better, like, why would you not want that? That was too many cards. I don't, it doesn't make sense to me. Why do we have to stay stuck and stay the same? Why can't we elevate and grow? What happened before doesn't mean that's going to happen again. It doesn't have, And if somebody, quote unquote, fails or makes a mistake, so what? You get back up and you do it a different way. When the Nine of Cups is here, do it your way. Be brave. Be brave and adventurous and start that new beginning. You might have, like I said, you might have to walk away from some of these people or at least distance yourself and not contact them as much. I don't know if those cards wanted to come out. Sometimes I take the ones that's sticking up and sometimes I don't. Be satisfied with your own life. Yep, the Death card. It needs to come to an end. Whatever's going on, whatever question you had, whoever this person is that's jealous of you, whatever the situation, a job, a business partner, whatever, whoever, it needs to come to an end. Like I said, you don't have to go no contact, but at least distance yourself. You don't have to pretend to be busy. You can actually have a fresh start and do some of the things that you want to do and actually be busy. So when that person contacts you, you can say, I'm busy. Or I didn't answer because I was busy. That's the Eight of Cups. I don't know if you're trying to fill a void or if this person in your life is trying to fill a void. But I feel like it's the person, the other person, and they are detached. And if they got paid for it, again, they were never there for you anyway. Or if this person was just there for the money, they were never there for you. It wasn't about you and that person. It wasn't about you, getting to know you, or really trying to understand you. It was about them getting paid for their job. Or them having a place to stay at your expense. Or them eating at your expense. It wasn't never about you. So they're just detached and disconnected. And they might wander on to the next person if it's because it's not about you. I know I had somebody, and she to this day will say that wasn't what the situation was. But she was dating this guy, and as soon as he lost his job, she was out of there. I mean, the ink hadn't even dried on the resignation letter yet. When she was out of there. But I know you're tired of juggling. You probably feel like you're in between lives and trying to still keep up with this person, but this person doesn't need to be there. So these twos, that's a choice. You need to make a choice and choose yourself. That's what maybe why that self-love card came out. Love on yourself enough that you won't put up with this drama no more. And like I said, if you need to reach out for help, because it can be devastating, especially if you've known this person for years or known these people for years. Just focus on one thing at a time. If the first thing you want to focus on is distance yourself, then do that. Then if you have some type of project that you're working on, or just working on starting a new life, then work on that. Then once you get to that new life, if you need somebody, once you really settle in and the truth hits you, if you need somebody to reach out to for help, I am a life coach. You can reach out to me for help if you need it. The hangman came out in the upright. So um, they don't want to see your point of view. Whoever this is, they're not trying to see your point of view because, again, they're doing it on purpose. They're not trying to see things from a different perspective because they don't want to. That's not part of the plan. That's not part of the plan. Okay. What do you need to do going forward? Wow, this was a lot. That gave me a headache that fast. People are something else. That was a Knight of Cups, but it was too many cards. Judgment. For you, this is a spiritual awakening. Again, you're realizing that after your whole life or many years, that the people around you are not who they really say they are. And some of the things that have been said and done, you're realizing like, wow. These people are narcissists, or these people have been doing this intentionally the whole time. Or these people are never going to be supportive and encouraging. Whatever it looks like. This person, these people. And you need to evaluate yourself. And forgive yourself for accepting it for so long and not standing up for yourself and setting boundaries and saying, I'm not going to take this anymore a lot sooner. But again, forgive them because the forgiveness is for you. So you can move on in peace and not pieces. So, you need to heal yourself and elevate to the next level. Again, if you need help, reach out to somebody that can help you, a professional. Don't call one of your friends and say, oh, you won't believe so-and-so, because you never know. It might be one of the people that's in on it. As soon as they get off the phone with you, they're going to call your mother or your father or your cousin or somebody, and the word that you done said so-and-so and such and such, get right back to the person. Co-worker. They be working in cliques, acting like they your friend, and they really the ops. And going back and telling, repeating what you said. And they lie about it. They don't say exactly what you said because they want to make you look bad. So they'll embellish the truth and make it seem worse, or or even make up something that you didn't really say. That's how deep that can go. But your intuition isn't as strong as it can be right now. You've been being too passive and quiet. Again, you may, even if you don't completely distance yourself, you need to start setting boundaries. Somebody around you is very secretive. And like I said, when you say something, they don't keep it quiet. They go back and repeat what you said. You got that dark and light energy in there. The dark and the light. This person can't keep still. They can't stay quiet because they're not centered. They're not using their intuition. And this is either you or somebody around you. What is the final outcome? Because I'm ready to put these cards down. I don't like it. I know that everything has to come out, but I don't like when I hear the not so good stuff. Especially people doing something to somebody kind-hearted. Because that was the first thing I started out. That's the first card out. You're a very generous and kind-hearted person. So people take your kindness for weakness. And I think one of the reasons I may have a headache is because I can so relate to this story. And people are just fucked up and stupid. And they think you stupid. Four of Pentacles. I don't know if this is you being frugal, what I like to say. But if this is somebody around who seems stingy and selfish, uh, there's a reason why. It's like you probably know that this person has money, but they never try to help you or do anything for you. They're probably not. Um, but this may also be saying you need to protect your assets. Like maybe you can't be as giving as you normally are. If you're the type of person that's, always saying yes, maybe you need to start saying no. Maybe that's the boundary that you need to set. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain why. You can just say no. And it takes some getting used to sometimes. And the first few times you may not, you may give in once or twice, but you probably need to stop, you might need to start being a little bit selfish with your finances or whatever you have been giving out. Stop being so charitable because these people don't deserve it. Good grief. I'm not, all right, I'm really done now. So the lovers came out. You probably have a new love. If this is a relationship, there's a new love coming to you. That's gonna do the right thing. Somebody's very attracted to you. This is gonna be a great match. You'll be compatible. This could also be saying that there's going to be some consequences for the actions of these other people around you that have not been treating you well because they thought you were weak. And they took your kindness for weakness and really tried to play you, paying people to do stuff behind your back and all kinds of stuff. This may also be telling you that you need to make a choice. And I pretty much just told you what the choices are that you need to make. King of Pentacles is also out here. So this person may be a King of Pentacles. So you may meet a man or a woman who has some money. So you've been staying in this situation, giving and giving and giving and not getting anything in return. And all relationships should have give and take. So you're going to meet somebody who understands that and who's going to have that give and take for you and not just taking from you and not giving anything back. This is going to be a grounded and stable person. They may be very professional. So you probably are the people pleaser type who's a little bit more laid back and relaxed. This person is going to be a little different. Maybe, again, very professional, but a very strong and good provider. Again, very stable, solid, this is grounding energy. Either that or this is going to be somebody that gives you good financial advice. And some of the financial advice is stop giving people who don't deserve it so much of you. Ten of Cups came out in reverse. I think it actually kind of came out sideways, so it could go either way, I'm going to say. In this particular situation, because I feel like you'll have a Ten of Cups with this King of Pentacles and with the Lover's card being out here. But the other situation that you were in, it was just making you unhappy. And it also represents, instead of a solid family foundation, a dysfunctional family situation. So, like I said, I feel like in these cards, it has something to do with some relatives and or a relationship. But the relatives may have paid somebody to be in a relationship with you. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. But if it does, then that may be what's going on in your situation. The Three of Wands came out in the reverse. All of this stuff caused some delays for you. You're not supposed to be in the situation that you're in or with the person that you're with. You should have been, better off financially and married by now. But if it wasn't for these people blocking and stopping you, but it just delayed it. So something unexpected could come up in your favor, because they are going to get judged. Eight of Swords is out here. So you're starting to let go of negative thinking, or you at least need to. And you can feel secure. You can start to feel secure. Everything is going to work out. Learning a new skill. So the Eight of Pentacles is out here. You have something. This came out yesterday. So you have something that you've created or want to do, and it's going to work out. Just start doing it. The Wheel of Fortune came out in the upright. You see the devil is at the top, but he's coming back down. So your luck is about to change, and for the good, because you're a good person. These people have been going against the flow. Because in this, the devil is going counterclockwise. Head first. Gonna fall flat on his face. And look, the Four of Wands. This is a great outcome. You'll be achieving a goal, and you'll be able to celebrate. Again, this will be a solid foundation with the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. And that Ten of Cups, like I said, that could go either way for me, because it did kind of come out sideways. But get ready to celebrate. Congratulations. You are on a solid foundation, and you can build. You'll finally be able to build. I'm so happy for you. Count in all joy, baby. It's going to be great. This is going to be a great second half. Move on with your life, though, and be thankful. Give thanks. You may have been going through this for a really long time, but it's over now. Okay? I hope that this was helpful. Well, look, Nine of Pentacles. I hope that this was helpful. Queen of Cups. Look at it. And I hope you feel better. I hope that you have joy and a smile on your face. All right, y'all. Love you. Later.